Hello, everyone. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for September 29th through October 5th. Look at the 4 different cards before you and go with the one that is calling to you the very most. I will start with the first card. There are timestamps listed for all of them below. Hello to everyone who chose the first card. You have chosen Leprechaun Luck. So there is some good luck and fortune coming your way this week. And if you need a personal love reading, tarot reading, or mediumship reading, I will link Carrie's information below. But let's get into your message about Leprechaun Luck. It says, embrace good fortune, trust that abundance is within reach. So something good is coming this week around money, abundance, career, and abundance doesn't always just have to be money, right? Because some of you, you're like, you know what, I'm good on money. I need more love, or I need more healing, or I need more happiness in my life. So this is saying there is an increase of abundance that is coming to you in some capacity this week. All right, so look forward to that. You've got good luck on your side, good fortune, good karma. So let's get into the other cards. Let's see what else is coming for you this week. It's a great start though. All right, Fairy Harp, let music lift your soul, find harmony in life's melodies. Okay, so different frequencies cause different reactions within you, right? So this week, I would highly encourage you to only listen to music that's uplifting and inspiring and makes you happy, makes you feel good. Don't listen to anything that's going to bring you down. All right, you hear a song coming on the radio or coming up on your playlist that reminds you of the ex or a bad time in life, immediately skip the song, okay? Bypass 100%. Also, I would highly encourage you to look up 963 Hertz meditation music and listen to that while you're sleeping, or just doing work, if you're whatever you're doing where you just need some background noise. Highly encouraged, because it's going to really uplift your frequency and your energy. Next is Moonlit Pond. Connect with your emotions, let your feelings guide you. So you're going to be very intuitive this week, on point, okay? And you may be a bit more emotionally sensitive than you typically are. All right, so just be aware of that. Don't give in to the sadness. If you've been going through something, this is a week to really try to distract yourself away from that sadness, that despair, by only listening to positive music, only watching things that uplift you and make you feel good. Stay away from the news, stay away from anything that causes stress or upset when it comes to what you're watching, what you're reading about, or what you're listening to. Really steer clear of all of that this week, and just surround yourself with positive, uplifting stuff, as well as 963 Hertz, because you're going to notice a shift in your frequency, because you're very sensitive this week. You're very in tune with your emotional body, with your sacral chakra. So also you may find that you are more creative than you normally are. If so, follow through on those creative ideas. Also, really listen to your intuition and follow it through, because you're on point. And Fairy Ring, find sacred space, connect with the Fae through nature's magic. See, going on walks, connecting with nature, very, very healing to your energy this week. So Mother Earth Gaia is calling to you. wants to help you, wants to be there for you. Those of you that already feel a connection to the Fae, this is a week where you might really feel their presence. You could also get a plant and put a beautiful crystal in the plant and, you know, invite a fairy in if you're into all of that. If you don't know anything about that, you know, don't worry, that message isn't for you. But for those of you who are well versed and already know, that's a way that you can really call a fairy in. And fairies are like angels, except for where the angels will help and love unconditionally to anybody. The Fae are very particular about who they help and who they work with, and it's on their accord what they want to do, okay? But they can be magical little helpers, and there is a lot of luck that surrounds you. And look at, there's 3 full moons here. We're gonna have the Aries full moon on October 6th, 7th. So pretty much like right after the time frame of this reading, and it may be that like leading up to this full moon is what's got you really in your emotions and what's really elevating your intuition. So follow through. You could also have some really deep and intense dreams this week that are trying to reveal different messages and information to you. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. And remember, lots of good luck this week. This could be where things are just working out for you beautifully. This could be where you're getting all the great parking spaces, you're getting all the green lights, you're getting unexpected discounts. You could find like $20 on the ground. There could be unexpected money coming into your life, unexpected happiness, unexpected joy, unexpected healing. All right, so we've got Judgment, 5 of Wands, 2 of Cups, King of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. Okay, you know, if anybody has kind of ghosted you, judged you, cut you off, and that's been making you really sad, this is such a strong message this week of don't let that get to you. Okay, if you had like a friend or family member judging you, your choices, your life, and trying to shame you and make you feel bad about who you are, this is a strong message to not let that get under your skin. You're not wrong, they are. Okay, also, if this is about a romance where you and this person like just have been fighting, can't see eye to eye, or they like walked away from you, there's a strong message here that you deserve so much better. Okay, and give yourself time to recover, because when, you know, a relationship ends, we're very much in our emotions. Of course we don't want it to end, of course we want that person back, but there's a message here saying give yourself some time, maybe from full moon Aries to full moon Taurus. Okay, so like 6th, 7th of October to about that same time frame in November, and you're going to realize that you feel very, very different, because once the emotions kind of settle, you're going to look back and you're going to see this relationship from a whole different perspective. Okay, same for those of you where this may involve a friend or a family member, where it's like they've judged you, they've shamed you, they've gossiped, whatever the case may be. Give yourself a whole full moon to full moon cycle before you decide what you want to fully do, because within that time frame there's a lot that's going to shift inside of you and you're going to see things from a much different perspective. Okay, it's like you don't want to make any choices when you're feeling a lot of heavy emotional energy, so give yourself some time. Okay, and this week a lot of good stuff is coming in for you. The universe has judged and deemed you worthy, okay? Deemed you lovable, and that's why you have some magic, some good fortune coming in this week. Things going your way, things working out, energies aligning for you. And you might also hear some information around somebody that may have kind of screwed you over in the past, okay? And you're just going to get more insight about them because you've been really hard on yourself, really thinking what's wrong with me, and you're going to come to find out, oh my gosh, this was never anything wrong with me. This was about them and what they need to do and what they need to change. I'm just fine. So there is some healing for some stuff that maybe has happened, further in the past. But remember, this is a week to really surround yourself with positive energies through what you're listening to, what you're watching, what you're exposing yourself to, as well as people you're spending time with. This is a week to really love yourself and be kind and gentle and sensitive with yourself, and also really pay attention to that intuition. All right, let's pull some more tarot. Oh, yes, look at this. You're going to know what you need to do, what actions you need to take about a relationship within like one full moon cycle, okay? Also, with the Ace of Wands, follow through on intuitive promptings and creative ideas this week. You could go very far with them. All right, so you got the King of Swords now. Two of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. And Five of Cups. Yeah, so we're getting that 1 month again. And you see it from Aries full moon to Taurus full moon right there before you make a decision, because some of you right now, it's like you're very much in your heart with that Five of Cups. You're in a lot of sadness, a lot of pain about what somebody said or what somebody did. And because of that, you may make choices out of trying to ease that pain rather than from logic of what's best for you in the long run. Okay, and so also with that Ace of Swords, you may feel like you are having a breakthrough this week, especially around like money or bad luck, okay? So if you feel like you've been struggling financially, or you feel like you've been having like just a lot of bad luck, you're having a big breakthrough this week. And this Two of Pentacles is like you're going from one vibe and shifting into a whole different vibration where luck finally feels like it's coming in, it's surrounding you. You're no longer feeling like the outcast, okay? And sadness is gonna lift, but you've just got to give yourself time. For those of you that applies, you've got to give yourself enough time to heal and fully process your heavier emotions. And on the other side of that, you're going to have a stronger sense of your worth and your value, okay? And if somebody, again, has cut you off, judged you, shamed you, that's on them. That's not on you. They're in the wrong. You are not. And it may be a couple of different people with King of Swords and King of Pentacles. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so yeah, Five of Swords, a sense of defeat. Page of Cups, your intuition. And the Six of Cups. Yes, okay. So Page of Cups can absolutely talk about psychic insights, deep intuition, strong empathy, okay? But yes, anything where you have felt very defeated when it comes to another person, Right now is not the time to make decisions about that stuff, okay? Like I said, give yourself from Aries full moon to Taurus full moon, because there's going to be a lot that changes inside of you, and there may be a whole lot more that comes to light. And anybody who has shamed you, judged you, cut you off for trivial crap, listened to somebody else's nonsense or gossip, that is you, truly the universe taking the trash out of your life. I know it doesn't feel that way initially, but for those of you where this there's a lot of heartache in you around another person right now, you deserve better. And unless this person is willing to take accountability and responsibility and apologize to you, you don't want to deal with them. You want a true, sincere apology and a full ownership of their actions, because if that takes place, you'll know whether they're sincere or not with the Page of Cups here. You'll just know. And if they are genuinely sincere, then by all means, work it out. But if there's any question, or they're trying to gaslight you and, oh, you're too sensitive, blah, 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 yeah, you don't want to deal with them. You want to give yourself a full moon cycle, okay? And then also keep in mind that a lot's going to shift and change inside of you from now until, you know, we get to the Taurus full moon. But these feelings of defeat and sadness, because you got the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords, you're going to have a breakthrough out of that, okay? There's some light at the end of the tunnel, some sort of silver lining that you're going to come into this week. And then also remember, it's like luck and fortune seems like it's turned around, and you feel like it's more on your side, where you weren't feeling that so much coming into this week. All right, the Silent One, watch the shifting shadows and be a caretaker of silence. See, a lot is going to change, okay? Be the observer. And again, your intuition is on point. Really watch somebody's actions, what they're doing, what they're not doing. And it's not always about what somebody says. Sometimes it's about what they're not saying, right? So the Silent One, this is not a week to make decisions, okay, about, you know, big decisions. It's just like, okay, I'm hurt, or I'm really in my feelings. I'm just going to kind of see where this leads me. I'm not going to make any definitive choices. I'm not going to set anything in stone. I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm going to surround myself by positive. I'm going to be grateful for the beautiful blessings and good fortune that is coming in this week, because you are getting some breakthrough. You got 2 aces. All right, so those are your messages for this week. Again, if you need a personal tarot reading, love reading, or mediumship reading, I will link Carrie's information below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello to everyone who chose the second card. You chose Elf Enchantment. And if you would like a personal love reading, tarot reading, or mediumship reading, I will link Carrie's information down below. But let's get into your message. It says, focus on your goals. Let your intentions guide you to success. So this is a very strong message from Spirit that this is a week to be very focused on your dreams, your goals, anything you're trying to achieve, any changes that you want to make. This is the week to focus in, okay? Because this is the week leading up to our next full moon, which is going to be the Aries full moon that's happening on October 6th and 7th. Okay, and we all know that full moons bring manifestation. So this week, really focus on your dreams, your goals, your priorities, different changes that you know you need to make or implement in your life, and really believe in yourself and your efforts, because there's magic around you. You are creating momentum. You are making progress. And so this is Spirit really encouraging you to not give up. Any setbacks this week, any challenges or struggles, push through them. Don't let it break you. Don't, because when we're trying to get something done and we just run into some red tape, and then other things are starting to challenge us, we could be like, you know what, I give up, right? I'm done. I give up. This is just not going to work. I need to figure something else out. This is a message of no matter what, keep moving forward. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on your dreams. Don't let anything set you back or deter you. In fact, any sort of challenge or struggle that you may face, let that motivate you even more, okay? Because you're on to something here. You will achieve success, but you can't give up, and you got to keep working towards it, all right? So let's pull some more cards. Let's go deeper. Let's see what else Spirit has to say for this week. It's time to believe in yourself like never before. Believe in your magic. Believe in the magic of the universe. You never know what could happen. All right, Fairy Harp, let music lift your soul. Find harmony in life's melodies. Okay, so with this coming out, and look at, you see the full moon behind her head. This is saying, this week, really surround yourself with a lot of positive, especially when it comes to music. Okay, listen to songs that motivate you and empower you. Also, listen to the frequency of 963 hertz. You can find it on YouTube. Just type in 963 hertz meditation music. Listen to it while you're sleeping. Listen to it while you are, meditating, brainstorming, writing, whatever it is that you're doing when you want something in the background. Listen to that frequency this week. It's going to be very uplifting and healing to your soul, also while you're sleeping. And the first reading also received this card. So there may be something about the energies this week that are harder to navigate, okay, in general. And so that's why Spirit is bringing this card out first, saying, hey, be very aware of the frequency of sound that is around you this week. And that's often, if we're listening to music and things like that. Also, what you're watching, what you're exposing yourself to in general this week. It's really important to be aware and to only expose yourself to high vibrational stuff. So high vibrational music that inspires you, empowers you. Also 963 hertz. Anything that you're watching, whether on TV or YouTube or TikTok, Instagram Reels, like whatever it is, really steer clear of the fear-based stuff, the lower vibrational stuff. Only expose yourself to the positive this week, because it's going to help empower you. And the energies this week might be a little funky, and that's why Spirit is saying, hey, this is how you can counteract that and not get sucked into that energy. Fairy light, follow the glimmer, trust your heart to guide you on your path. Yes, so your inner light is strong, okay? Keep your eyes, and just see how she's looking so intently at that light. Keep your eye on the prize, on your dreams, your goals, your priorities, whatever it is for you personally this week. Do not waver. And listen to positive, watch positive. Steer clear of all of the negative. Don't watch the news. Don't watch anything political. Don't watch any conspiracy stuff. Like, seriously, this is a week where you want to be watching cat videos and Abraham Hicks and stuff like that, okay? That's very uplifting, inspiring, positive. Chicken Soup for the Soul movies, Hallmark movies, like the cheesy stuff. Like, this is the week for that. I don't know why, but man, it came through strong in the first reading, and it's coming through even stronger in your reading, okay? So really steer clear of all lower vibrational stuff and just surround yourself with positive uplifting, as well as the 963 hertz frequency. And Dreamweaver, craft your reality, let your imagination shape your world. See, you're magic. You are magic this week with the Dreamweaver. And see, her eyes are closed, her eyes are closed, her eyes are closed, but hers are open and she's looking at the light. Okay, that is so symbolic with the message that we've received so far for you guys this week. Keep your eye on the light, on the positive, the inspirational, the uplifting, and turn away from the negative. Now, that doesn't mean that you're just putting your head in the sand and ignoring all responsibility and obligation, okay? Obviously, you know, there's stuff that's going to happen. But this is saying where you do have the control in what you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're thinking about. That's where you need to keep it high vibrational. There's something about it. It's going to help you make a lot of progress this week, as well as navigate any lower vibrational energies that may just be out there for everybody dealing with, or any sort of challenge or setback you might experience. It's like, nope, keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the light. Oh, yes, because look at what we have here, the star. You're the star, okay? Shine bright, be the inspiration for others, be the light in the darkness for others, but also with the star, this is about wish fulfillment. This is about healing. This is about light at the end of the tunnel. So very positive energy for your first tarot card out. Two of Pentacles, yeah, so there is funky energy, I guess, and I don't know if it's astrological, if there's certain alignments happening, but there's just some sort of funky energy this week, and don't get sucked into it, okay? Maintain your balance, maintain your control, just understand all things shall pass. Yes, Seven of Swords, see, there is something funky. But it's not just like specifically for you guys. I feel because that came out in the first reading, it's like everybody, like you, me, your neighbors, like everybody. There's just a weird energy. Page of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. I feel when we have the Aries full moon on the 6th, 7th of October, because you've got that full moon right there as well, energy is going to, you know, even out. It's not going to feel as crazy, as intense, whatever the case may be. All right. And with the star, you are protected. You've got your guardian angel around you. You've got your spirit guides. Anything that feels like a wrench in your plans, it's okay. Don't freak out. Anything that's funky this week, it's going to quickly pass. And by the time you're starting the following week, you're going to just be in a whole different vibration. All right. And that's why keep your eyes off of the negative, the lower vibrational, and on the light, on the inspirational. Okay. Because the star, the first card out, you've got this made. Okay, you're moving towards success. You're moving towards victory. There is light at the end of the tunnel for you, but you've got to believe it, okay? And you got to keep pushing forward. And with the Dreamweaver and the star, this is also a great week to spend a lot of time visualizing what it is that you desire in your life and getting totally lost in that daydream, and so much so that it already feels like reality. And that's in your heart. It feels like reality. It's not something you're hoping or wishing for to come and happen. It's something that's already very real and exists right now, if not only in your imagination, in your heart. So this is a great, great week to visualize. All right, Tower. Four of Wands. See, everything is going to work out beautifully for you. Queen of Swords. Keep your mind right. Don't get caught up in other people's drama. Yeah, Five of Swords and Six of Swords. So by the 5th and 6th of October, anything that's feeling kind of weird, kind of funky for you, you're going to overcome by the 5th or 6th of October. And this reading goes till the 5th, right? And then the 6th, 7th is when we're having that Aries full moon. So just know anything funky or weird that you encounter or you deal with, it's going to quickly pass and you're going to be good. Keep your mind right. Keep yourself focused. Don't let anybody else pull you into their drama. Try to get you to pick sides with them over others. Just be strong and true to yourself. In fact, if this is a week where you could just keep your head down, go to your job, get it done, not worry about anybody else, go home, I highly, highly recommend that be your routine this week. And then again, the visualization, the imagining of what it is you desire and just feeling it like it's in your heart right now, today. And I do see a bit of an unexpected breakthrough that's coming, and it could be more towards the end of the week, okay, with the Tower and the Four of Wands, because the Tower and the Star, the Tower is what's clarifying the Star, and so the Star is a very positive energy and card, so something very positive is coming in quite unexpectedly for you, and it may be that it shows up closer to the end of the week or the start of the next week, okay? And that's why Spirit's like, hey, don't worry about things. It's all going to work out. It's all going to be okay. Keep your mind right. Keep your eye on the prize. Don't get sucked into anything else. Right, Nine of Swords. Yeah, don't worry. Don't give in to that fear-based energy. Queen of Cups, keep your mind right, keep your emotions right. And Seven of Pentacles. Yes, you have sown seeds, okay? You have sown seeds. They are going to manifest. This is not a week to obsess on, well, when's this going to happen? When's that going to happen? And that's why Spirit's brought this whole message forward for you. And with these two queens, keep your mind right, keep your emotions right, and you'll be just fine. Any sort of challenge or struggle, it's going to quickly pass. It's not going to impact your outcome. It's not going to impact your blessings. That's why the first card is like, hey, keep moving forward. Don't worry about everything else. And look at the very next card would be the Six of Wands, which is about victory and success, rewards and recognition. And that's that sixth. So it may be that October 6th, that full moon Aries, is when things just work out for you, okay? So don't give up, don't give in, don't grow weary. Everything's going to be just fine. And any sort of struggle or setback is going to quickly, quickly pass for you. All right, Lady of the Lost, give to others, treasure life and all its magic. Yes. Be that light to others this week as well. If they're going through it, try to encourage them, try to help them see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it says, treasure life and all its magic. There is magic about you and around you, okay? And any struggle or hard time, funky energy is going to quickly pass. All right, so those are your messages for this week. Again, if you need a personal tarot reading, love reading, or mediumship reading, I will link Kiri's information below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello to everyone who chose the third card. You chose Lucky Spell. So let's get into your message. But first, if you would like a personal love reading, tarot reading, or mediumship reading, I will link Kiri's information below. So your message for this week says, Fortune's Grace. Hold a horseshoe and chant, luck of the earth, come to me. Fortune and favor, set me free. So there is some good energy around you this week. You may feel like you are under a lucky spell. Okay, things working out, getting the green lights, getting the good parking spots. You are running late, but you still make it on time. That type of energy, okay? And this could just be sprinkled all throughout your week in different areas of life. But you guys who chose the third card, there's extra luck and magic around you this week. So enjoy it. Feel the gratitude for it. And also, you can stay every day. Luck of the earth, come to me, fortune and favor, set me free. Let that be your mantra and just repeat it like 3 times when you wake up, 3 times in the afternoon, and 3 times before you go to bed. And just feel it, feel the magic in those words. And that may very well pull even more blessings, luck, good fortune, and magic into your life. All right, so those of you drawn to this card, lots of good stuff coming in. How she has the candle right there as well. If you want to light a candle and say, look at the earth, come to me, fortune and favor, set me free. And you can also add in abundance, 3 times 3. All right, it doesn't hurt. So luck of the earth, come to me, fortune and favor, set me free, in abundance, 3 times 3. And that's just you calling more positivity, more magic into your life. Your words are powerful. Why do you think they call it spelling when you're writing something out? And you're, writing out words. So when you're speaking words as well, they are very powerful. So use your words wisely this week as well. So let's pull some more cards. Let's go deeper into your message. All right, very light. Follow the glimmer, trust your heart to guide you on your path. Okay, so this is a week to really follow your intuition, okay? Take action on all intuitive promptings. Any sort of creative idea, endeavor that you come up with, this is a great week to take action on that. And then also, you see how she is very much staring into this light. It's important that this week you also keep yourself focused on the positive. And what's interesting is the Fae Harp came out for the first and second reading, and then this card came out for the second reading, and now it's come out for the second and third reading. And so there's a very similar theme going on for all the readings this week, and it's no matter what's going on, keep yourself focused on the positive, okay? Because any sort of negativity, lower vibrational energy, challenges, setbacks, they're going to be very quickly passing. Okay, so connect to the light within yourself. Trust your intuition. Follow through on where it's guiding you. Follow through on your creative ideas and endeavors. Next is healing herbs. Nature provides, use its gifts for healing. So this is a great week to drink tea, okay? And also really explore the world of herbs and tea. There's so many herbs and teas out there that have such healing properties for inflammation allergies, all of it, you know. Since I had my health issues and I can't really have caffeine anymore, I drink nettle and spearmint tea every single day now, and both are supposed to help with inflammation. And I used to be bloated a lot, and I'm not so much anymore, since I'm pretty much just consuming that tea or water throughout my day. And so this is a great week to drink tea for anything that's bothering you. You know, just go online, search teas, or go to the tea aisle at your local grocery store and just read what each one is for and what it's supposed to help you with. But also maybe even investing in a book that talks about the healing property of different tea blends and different herbs. Some of you might be a holistic healer that's yet to realize themselves, okay? And if that's the case, it's time to awaken to that and learn about the healing and natural properties of plants and herbs. And then also, again, anything that you're kind of like allergies, stuffy nose, sleeplessness, cramps, there's a tea for all of it, all right? So look into the teas. And also, this is a great week to really connect in with Mother Earth Gaia. Make sure you're grounding your energy every single day this week and checking in with her, asking her to give you energy, healing, grounding, and direction. And balance cross. Seek harmony, align your body, mind, and spirit. Wow, that is so perfect with the messages that we've been receiving. Okay, because here, this is saying keep your eyes on the light. This is saying nourish your body. Okay, so spirit and body right here. And then mind, you know, what you're thinking about, what you're speaking into existence. And so this card just really wraps up these first three cards that have come out. So it is a magical week for you. And to emphasize that magic, keep yourself positive, speak beautiful words, nourish your body with herbs and teas that are healing and energizing, okay? Believe in yourself, listen to your intuition, and follow through on your creative endeavors. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. Oh, yes, because look at this. You got the Ten of Pentacles. That is very good luck and fortune there. Knight of Wands, and keep your eye on the prize. All right, stay intentional as you see him shooting that arrow. Stay intentional, and that comes right out under the fairy light. The Fool, new beginnings, taking a chance, believing in yourself, believing in what you're doing. Six of Cups, okay. And the Hierophant. All right, so you are very divinely guided this week. Your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your passed on loved ones, they're very much encouraging you, okay? There's a new beginning coming in this week, and it could be, because we got the Six of Cups here, this could be somebody returning from the past, okay? Friend, family member, romance, and it could be where you guys just kind of lost touch, or this could be where you had a bit of a falling out, and you and this person are coming back together this week, because it comes right out underneath healing herbs, okay? So for some, not all, there is going to be a reconciliation of some kind between you and another person this week. For others of you, the Six of Cups is bringing a dream or goal, desire, something from the past that was left unfulfilled into this week, and you're getting very focused on that, and you may be deciding, you know what, yes, this is the week that I'm going to start writing that book. This is the week I'm going to create that oracle deck. This is the week that I'm going to XYZ, okay? And that goes back into the fairy light, really following through on creative ideas, creative energy. Something is coming back from the past for all of you. Again, it's either a person or this is like an unrealized dream or goal of the past. And with the Hierophant, this is talking about your divine guidance. And this is card number 5, okay? And this reading goes till the 5th of October. Well, on the 6th and 7th, we have the full moon in Aries, okay? And what's interesting is the Hierophant represents Taurus. So this could say what you start now this week and are very diligent in from Aries full moon, by the time we get to Taurus full moon in November, it's going to manifest for you. Okay, so from this full moon to next full moon, and like I said, oh, and look at that, yeah, because this reading ends on the 5th, but the very next day, the 6th, we have the Aries full moon. Okay, so reading 1 also kind of had a message about those full moon energies. So if you were kind of torn between reading 1 and reading 3, there you go. It's because there was a similar message about the manifestation. But this, you know, keep your eye on the prize. And then also with this 10 of Pentacles coming through, there is an increase in abundance of some kind this week. Unexpected money, or for those of you who are unemployed, this could be where you're finally getting a job. This could be a raise, a promotion. This could be you really getting serious about a creative idea, and this is talking about the potential. But with this card, there is some magic, so something is manifesting for you. So let's pull some more tarot. All right, Page of Pentacles, so something solidifying. The Wheel of Fortune, even better. Good luck, positive energy, good fortune, good karma. So those two really pair well with each other. The Death card, this is all about transformation, endings, and beginnings. And you know what? Mars is currently in Scorpio, and this is the card that represents Scorpio. Mars is currently in Scorpio, and Mars is our divine masculine energy when you're really trying to achieve something. Okay, so you might really be feeling that Mars and Scorpio energy, which is a positive for you. And then we'll be going into Scorpio season later in October. 4 of Pentacles, and you see you got the full moon there, you got the full moon there, the full moon there, and the King of Pentacles. Yes. So the card that represents Taurus, Taurus is an earth energy. This King of Pentacles could represent Taurus. So start now, and between now and then that Taurus full moon, which is going to be like on the 5th or 6th of November, which would be in Scorpio season, okay, something big is going to manifest for you. Okay, this could also be a really strong message if you are a Scorpio or Taurus sun or moon. Okay, but Wheel of Fortune, this is things are moving in your favor. Luck is on your side. So again, your mantra for the week: luck of the earth, come to me, fortune and favor, set me free, in abundance, 3 times 3. Those are your magic words for this week. Just say it as often as you want, at least 3 times each time you say it, and just feel like as you're saying it, it is bringing you some sort of good luck, good fortune, because it is. And with the Death card here, this also goes to something of the past, whether a relationship or a dream or an idea that ended in the past. It's going to be resurrected this week, because if it's a dream or goal or idea, you're ready to finally push forward towards it. If it's a relationship, you guys are more on the same frequency, and it's in your soul contract to come back together at this time and get things worked out. All right, so let's pull some more cards. All right, Judgment, Three of Wands, and Three of Pentacles. See? You could also say, money comes to me in abundance 3 times 3. You got those threes going on. So Judgment, yes, something manifesting, something finally completing, reaching the end of the road, which brings you good fortune, reconciliation, or it's like you're finally able to take steps towards that dream or goal. Three of Wands, something that you've been wanting, something that you've been working on, now coming in. Three of Pentacles, energies really coming together for you guys. Okay, so this is a very positive week for those who chose this third card. And oh my gosh, you guys are the third reading as well. So blessings come in threes, right? Look forward to this week. Believe in yourself. Speak the magic words. Be open to all the positive. Nourish your body with herbs and tea. Stay in balance. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep yourself inspired. Don't give in to negativity. Blessings coming in. Ten of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Strange journeys. Take control of your quest. Choose your companions wisely. Okay, so you are finally feeling in control. Okay, and I do feel there is somebody coming back in for some of you. Obviously not all of you, but for those of you where that does manifest, it could very likely be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, strong Scorpio energy coming through as well. So just, you know, just because it's written in here in the reading doesn't mean you have to let that person back in if you don't want to, okay? But if it's a dream or goal from the past that's resurfacing, it's time to get all over it, all right? So those are your messages for this week. Again, if you would like a personal love reading, tarot reading, or mediumship reading, I will link Carrie's information below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello to everyone who chose the fourth card. If you feel you need a personal love reading, tarot reading, or mediumship reading, I will link Carrie's information below. But let's get into your messages for this week ahead. And you chose Gnomish Wisdom. And it says, find balance in your life. Trust the steady wisdom of the earth. So this is a week to make sure that you are very grounded every single day, okay? And if we are thinking too much about the past, or we're living too much in the past, that ungrounds you. If you're thinking too much about the future, like, oh, well, when this happens, I'll be happy, or when I have this, I can finally relax, that also uproots your energy, okay? So this week, Spirit is saying, make sure you are often, if not 100% of the time, in the present moment, because that's where your power is found. And also, when our energy is not grounded, we can feel a lack of motivation, we can feel very overwhelmed, we can struggle with clarity and direction, and we can also struggle with financial abundance, okay? So make sure that you are grounded, and I highly encourage you each day to do a quick little meditation connecting your root chakra with Mother Earth Gaia. There's a lot of exercises on YouTube to help you with that, but make sure you are strongly grounded and rooted this week with Mother Earth Gaia, and it's just going to allow you to move through your week much easier and feel in control and navigate everything that comes your way. And also, Mother Earth Gaia wants to send you some healing and some balance, and If you've been feeling a bit lost and confused, you are going to get back on your path this week. Okay, so let's pull some more cards. Let's go deeper into your message. All right, Fairy Queen's Crown. Embrace your sovereignty. Let your heart rule with love. This is saying, believe in your dreams. Follow your heart this week. Okay, I know sometimes it can be scary to do that because we've been so hurt, disappointed, let down, taken advantage of in the past, right? But as long as you are firmly anchored with Mother Earth Gaia, you're going to follow your heart in the best possible way. Your intuition is not going to lead you astray. All right. So what is it that you really want? What is it that you desire? You've got to believe in your heart that you can make it happen. And when your energy is grounded, it feels much more achievable than when your energy is not grounded. Fairy Tea Party Delight. Join the fairies for a whimsical tea party. Indulge in magical treats and delightful conversation. It's time to talk to your spirit guides. Okay? When you are grounded with Mother Earth Gaia and your heart is open, you will, without a doubt, receive that divine guidance from your spiritual team, from your spirit guides, your angels, your passed on loved ones, your ancestors. That's what this tea party is about, is your spiritual team. Okay, and those of you that connect with the Fae realm, this could absolutely include your Fae friends, all right? But it's time to be open to receive, and your spiritual team is going to give you guidance that's going to lead you to your highest good and highest happiness. They want to help you get back on track. And luminous lake, find tranquility within. Let your spirit flow like water. See, it's a time of surrender. It's a time of release. It's a time to be very, very open to the guidance of your spiritual team. And like I said, as your energy is grounded, you become a much stronger conduit to receive that guidance. And they could be giving you some ideas to try or go in this direction, go in that direction that you would never think of otherwise. Also, because we got the moon here, here, and here, really pay attention to what you're dreaming about this week. Okay, any sort of repetitive themes that are playing out. Also, if you wake up and you just have a very vivid dream of like a teacup or something in your dream, do a search, the dream meaning of the teacup or pine cone or pumpkin or firefly, whatever it is that you remember upon waking. Do a search to see the dream message behind that symbolism, okay? Because remember, your spiritual team is really trying to connect with you this week. They want to give you the guidance that you need. So they are going to be talking to you through your dreams, through your intuition, through other people, through repeating numbers, maybe even like the same animal keeps popping up in your reality. Look it all up. What's the deeper spiritual meaning of the koala bear, if that's what's popping up for you? Also, the angel numbers that could be repeating. The best website for angel numbers, just do a Google search of Joanne Sacred Scribes Angel Numbers. She is by far the absolute best for any number, not just the common ones like 1111 or 444, like all of them that could be popping up for you. Even the odd ones like 275, okay? She will have an angel meaning, a couple of paragraphs for each number. So your team is really communicating with you this week. They want to help align you to that path of your highest good, okay? But you've got to be grounded and open to receive that those messages. All right, so let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. All right, so we got the King of Wands. You have what it takes. The Nine of Wands, but it's been a long journey. Grounding your energy is going to give you more energy and vitality. Nine of Pentacles, nice. So you got 2 nines. You're almost to the end of something hard. Look at that strength, yes. And there it is, the end of the burden, of the struggle with the 10 of Wands. So you got the 9 and the 10 of Wands coming through. And the 9 of Wands talks about how you've been on a journey, okay? You've gone through your ups and downs. You're a little tattered and torn, but you're strong, you're resilient, and you will persevere. And then the 10 of Wands is that heavy burden that you've been carrying. You are going to set that burden down. And 10s are all about the completion of the journey. So a harder soul cycle that you've been moving through is coming to an end this week. And that's another reason why it's very important to make sure your energy is strongly grounded, connected to Mother Earth Gaia, so that you can receive your notes, your messages, your information for what's next, what's to come. And again, putting you on that right path. And through this completion, there is an element of feeling more stable, more abundant this week, because remember, the root chakra is connected to the material realm, and when we're chronically ungrounded, it can really interfere with our financial abundance and our physical needs, just not being able to have enough money, resources, or abundance. And this is what's in the ethers for you, is this 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so there is going to be an increase to your abundance, whether that's financial or emotional, or just getting resources you need, answers you need, because there's, each one of you is seeking a different type of abundance, right? And this card promises that that's coming in, and that's why it's important to really make sure you are grounded every single day this week and have an open heart to your spiritual team and follow through on the guidance that you're receiving to try something, take a chance on something, change something in your life. That guidance will be different for all of you, but they're coming in strong because you're nearing the end. And look, you've got 8, 9, 9, and 10. So it is the completion of some sort of journey this week, and that brings a reward, and they want to make sure that you are on the right path for what's to come, what's up ahead. So let's pull some more tarot. And King of Wands, you're feeling strong, you're feeling resilient as you're grounded. Wow, and the Knight of Wands. You know what's interesting? The King of Wands is fire. The 9 and 10 of Wands is fire. The Strength card represents Leo. That's fire. This just flipped. This is the Knight of Wands. That's more fire energy. Fire is about movement and action, as well as your spirit, your soul. So energy is finally in motion for you this week, and you're feeling more empowered. Right, 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So you got some water coming in now. 2 of Swords. So two Pentacles, 2 Swords, and then 2 Knights, and the 4 of Swords. Beautiful. The 4 of Swords is healing, rejuvenation, and look at what's on the bottom. You got the Star, and the next card on the top would be the 4 of Cups. So 2 4s. 4s are all about stability. This is the 4th reading, so 444. Look that angel number up. There's your first angel number coming through for you. 2s and 4s, well, 9s, 2s, and 4s, okay, are showing up. 2s, energy coming together for you. 4s are all about strength and stability, and 9s are about the completion of that journey. So that's the energy you're working with this week, okay? And you're going to be able to keep it together. Keep your eye on the prize, and for your emotions, feel the gratitude in your heart for what it is that you want and need already being in your life right now. Start feeling gratitude for it right now today. And the blessing that's coming in this week, make sure that you're very grateful when it comes in, and it's showing as 9 of Pentacles. That could very well be a new job for those of you who are unemployed. And that seems to be like a theme for this week for all the readings, actually, is getting employed, more money coming in. Also keeping your eyes on the prize, believing in yourself, and for you guys being very, very open to the guidance of your spiritual team. And here with the 4 of Swords, you're finally healing because you got the 10 of Wands, and it's clarified by the 4 of Swords. So 10 of Wands, setting down that heavy burden and coming into a place of healing and rejuvenation, especially in the mental body. So something that was bothering you is going to be figured out by the end of the week, okay? Especially if you are strongly grounded and anchored with Mother Earth Gaia. And the star being on the bottom is healing, light at the end of the tunnel, and wish fulfillment. All right, yeah, don't let the hard stuff get a hold of you. And look, you've got the Chariot and the 2 of Wands. Okay, so you're going to overcome. You got 3 2s now. So look up 222, 444, and 99. Okay, so the Devil, this is where we are in the struggle, okay? You're coming out of that energy. You're going to be victorious over that energy with the Chariot. And see, you're leaving this path, this soul cycle is completing, and your guides are helping align you to this new path with the 2 of Wands. So the hardest part is just about to be over, okay? And you're going to find it's easier to navigate everything the more grounded you are with Mother Earth Gaia. It just gives you also a stronger sense of self, feeling balanced and feeling like no matter what comes your way, you can handle it and you will prevail. It restores confidence, and it opens you up to receiving the abundance and resources that you need. And make sure your heart is open to your spiritual team, because they are coming in very strong. And like I said, they're talking to you in so many different ways. The Wood Wife, trust your inner wisdom. See, this fell out. They are talking to you in so many different ways, through your intuition, through downloads of thought that you'll be receiving, through songs, through others, through different phrases, repeating numbers, repeating animals, repeating themes in your dreams. Okay, you are not alone. Listen to that wisdom, follow through on it, because it's leading you to exactly where you want to be. All right, so those are your messages. Again, if you feel you need a personal love reading, tarot reading, or mediumship reading, I will link Carrie's information below. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care.